All right, out here on hole number one, I just hit a 5-iron off the tee. This is about a 390-yard par 4. I'm tracking all my shots on the GPS, and I just hit that 5-iron 233, no warm-up off the tee. Hey everybody, welcome back to Golf Test Dummy, the channel where I hopefully use my game to help your game. A little on-course stuff today with my recent series of videos that I'm doing about the simplest, most distilled down, most repeatable, easiest swing I can possibly make using a lot of the information and experiences that I've had over the course of the last 2+ years of filming on YouTube. Really had a great day out striking with the irons, as you'll see here coming up. Back toward the fairway, that's it. Another 5-iron. I had my son-in-law, Jamie, out with me playing today. He rarely plays golf, but he decided he wanted to come out with me today, and my youngest daughter was driving the cart as she's 15 years old, and I think it's good practice for driver's ed, and it gets her out of the house so she can get a little bit of vitamin D at least. Check, but it's on. So some recent videos kind of centered around a few of the concepts from Manuel de la Torre, which was just to swing the entire club. Like Ernest Jones said, swing the club head. Manuel took that one step further and said to swing the entire club. And all day long, the only thing I thought about was just swinging the club from back over one shoulder over to the other shoulder. Really that simple. Man, hit that 7-iron way too well. Went 178 with a 7-iron. It's too much. The lighting here in these shots is absolutely terrible, but I had a little bit of a shot from the rough, and I stuck this one really close to tap-in distance. It was fantastic. That's a tap-in. At least Jamie looks like a quintessential golfer, right? So this is a par 3. This is a prime example of some of the great distances and the great ball striking that I've had lately. This is a 7-iron from about 178 out, and I hit this one dead on line. It was a perfect strike. It ends up being several yards behind the flag. I think it carried about 183 total. Just get it onto this part of the green with just a nice little hop and let it roll out the rest of the way. Don't try to play a hero all the way to the hole. There you go, just like that. Yeah. And then let it keep rolling out. Whose ball is that? I don't know. One huge thing for me that I think has helped me out tremendously and could possibly help you is to be focused more on what position you want the club to be in at any given time and what you want the club to be doing, rather than thinking about your body parts or what you want your body to be doing or what position you want it to be in. If you focus more on the club, the body can then be reactive to that, and it can respond to the motions of the club. I still haven't quite gotten driver dialed in yet. The irons are very much there. The driver, I've got to put in a little more work with it. Here's a short shot out of the rough that almost holes out. Go in. The indoor practice space that I created in my garage using tarps is absolutely fantastic for practicing my irons and even wedges and pitch shots, but it's really not conducive to practicing driver as it's so loud. All right, so let's see. I shot a 40 on a par 36 on the front 9. That's 4 over par. I had pars and then 4 bogeys. No birdies, no doubles. Nothing to write home about. Not an awful front 9, but I'll say this. I have not hit many drivers on the front side. I think I may have hit 3 or 4 tops. And I hit a lot of 5-irons off tees, and I actually tried a 4 hybrid. The driver situation is really costing me because out of the 4 drivers that I've hit, I have not put a single one of them really well in the fairway. I did put one in the fairway that turned out okay, but it was because it just continued to roll and roll and roll. It was super low. It was not good contact. So I haven't worked well with the driver yet, and I would put it away if I was concerned about score, but really I'm concerned about trying to figure out the driver at this point. These two decided to have a little fun and push record on my camera, get a little bit of video of them being, well, them, I guess, and this is the result. You know, I mean, look at these idiots. This is my only birdie on the day, a par 3 with a 7-iron, and ended up about 10 feet past the hole. When I hit this, it was tracking the whole way, and I swear I thought I had an ace on this one. I made the birdie putt. It was the only one, like I said, of the day on the card. Another par 3 here, just really hitting solid shots with the irons all day. On the green. This was actually the best drive of the day. I hit a nice little fade right down the hole here. I mean, this is just a perfect setup. Ended up right in the middle of the fairway. A 7-iron to lay up. Caught it a little bit thin.
That's
But
good.
left myself in a great position, ended up making my par there.
Oh, come on, man.
I couldn't buy a birdie putt today, but I'll tell you what, it was such a great day. And the reason that it was is because I had zero thought about my body or the positions that it was in at all. All I thought about was making a rhythmic, true swing of the club that bottomed out about 2 inches in front of the ball. I'd pick my intermediate point, I'd get loose, and then I didn't hurry the swing. I didn't try and force anything. I just tried to bottom the club out 2 inches in front of the golf ball in the direction of the target and let it swing all the way through to the top of the finish. I was just striping these irons. I mean, it was just a very freeing day, and I really took what I had been learning over the course of the last 2 years, the very best of it, and I applied it. I shot a total of 77 on a par 71 course, and I did it without having a great driver. I've got more videos coming. I'm going to be talking about some tempo coming up. Stick around.
Get back there.